All right, yo, so this is my Kara run video. If you've seen Simonize's video, it basically is that. This is the build you want. You just want assassination deep enough to get to focused attacks, which is a critical talent for the run. And then for combat, you just want to go deep enough to get adrenaline rush, vitality. So that's the build. And then glyphs, you have Glyph of Adrenaline Rush, Glyph of Fan of Knives, and Glyph of Evasion. Evasion being the most important one. I guess Fan of Knives too. So basically, it's a pretty straightforward run. You may have done like clam runs in Borean Tundra. That can be up to 500 gold an hour if you're lucky. And there's no competition. But this is a consistent run. I've gotten... It's about 500 gold, I think, per hour. There's been some bad take-homes. I've seen some down to like 70 gold. But you do get some interesting stuff. Like, this says it goes for 55 gold. It may or may not. It may be one of those things that says that, but it doesn't sell. Completionists will want stuff like this, though. And that's 90 gold. So, I'm not going to include stuff like that. We're just going to see how much I can make in this one run. And I'm going to sort of go through the run. The other important thing, obviously, Fell Striker, mandatory, or I think Rod of the Sun King might work also, but Fell Striker, just go to Ubers. I got it on my first try. I was blessed. But you will get it eventually if you farm it. And then a slow offhand. Fist weapons are good because they synergize with close quarters combat, but you can use a sword or an axe if that's what you have. So that's that, and also it helps to have another set, a main set. So like I have Web Death, which is really good. I got that last night, and Namlax. This is if there's like one or two mobs left up, which can happen. When that happens, when you have 30 mobs and they thin out, your Fell Striker is not going to proc the way it was, because it's just not. So you want to be able to switch quickly to some good weapons to kind of finish them off. Instant poison on both, because you're running Sinister Strike, Eviscerate. You're not running Envenom. So just go ahead and put instant poison on them. For this one, Life Ward, I don't know if, did I mention that? Yeah, I think I may not have mentioned that. Life Ward's mandatory. Absolutely mandatory. You can't not have it. Instant poison on both. So, oh, here, there's this run. Okay. So we're going to see what we get. We are at 4808 gold. So I'm just going to sort of run through the route. I was dying a lot when I first tried to do this, and what helped me to stop dying is keep the mobs in front of you. It sounds obvious, but you can't parry from behind, right? But as soon as I made that change to put some way more importance on not letting them behind me, I stopped dying as much. So basically you're going to throw to that person, run over here, throw, boots, knives, and run this way. Now, I go into here. You can go wherever. There's some flexibility in the run, but pop all your cooldowns. So there's going to be some mobs left up at the end. I'm just going to vanish. I mean, because there's going to be too many for me to single target them down. Yeah, like there's like going to be like 6 or 7. Yeah, so I'm going to get out of here. Oh, okay. So that can happen. They can stay on you, which you're just going to have to run out. That slows you down a little bit, but not that bad. Because you can only do a run every 12 minutes. Because you're limited to the 5 per hour rule. So as long as we're under 12 minutes, we're good. So there's that. So that can happen. That can absolutely happen. It can happen anywhere. You just have to deal with it. Alright, so let's loot. Can take a while. Look out for any BOEs or anything like designs or anything that might sell for more than vendor. So now I like to set up heavy netherweave bandages, because you get them for free. That way it doesn't cut into your profit. Well, I mean, it kind of does, but I just use them because I get them for free. I would eventually run out of frostweave bandages if I didn't. Alright, so just heal up a little bit and then go. There's going to be waiting anyway, so that's okay. So you're going to want to head up here. Stealth, you got to shoot that guy over there. He's going to emote, but he won't attack you. If you don't distract him, he will. So you want to come up here. You can thread the needle between these packs right here. So basically, they won't... Oof. You can come this way. They will aggro if you get too close, but you can come between them. I want to try to go kind of quick. So evasion is off. Okay, so this one, make sure you can reach, because I mess up on this sometimes. I gotta be able to reach this mob back here. So I might just start with that mob. Okay, so you want to throw there, sprint, land on this parchment, knives, and then, yeah. That was not clean, by the way. Yeah, that wasn't clean. I got dazed. It's fine, though. The reason why that parchment is important is because that skeletal usher right there, if you pull him, it's going to mess up your run. Because he hurts a lot. He doesn't die easy. You'll need to vanish. He's going to need to be dealt with in some way. Okay, so there's all those. Alright. Oh, I missed one. Alright. Yeah, so that was sloppy. Typically what you'd want to do is to sprint and land on the parchment, fan of knives, and keep going without getting dazed. Which I did not do. I got dazed. Okay, so here is the messiest pull of the whole run. While I'm waiting for evasion to come off cooldown, I'm going to open this up and make bandages, because they sell for double. They take 2 cloth at 8 silver each, 16 silver. The bandages sell for 30. So you want to make them. Plus you can heal with them. Watch out for these pats. They'll ruin your day. They come through here. I don't know if they'll catch you right here, but they'll catch you after the pull. You'll see. Oh, did I? Yeah. I got 20 seconds left. Yeah, once you're over here and you're looting, these pats will come through and just cause you trouble, so be careful for that. Okay. Oh, do I have more? Whatever. Alright, so this pull right here is boom, fan of knives, boots, fan of knives, and then just do your cooldowns. I'm gonna have to vanish for sure because they didn't. Yeah, see, it's messy. These guys over here didn't come over. Alright. So while you're looting, make sure that you don't get snuck up on by a pat. If they start coming, you need to stealth and not get caught. So this next pull is the one where I may need to pull out my main weapons, because there's usually maybe 1 or 2 mobs that I can actually just take care of. Okay, so this little spot right here is, you can kind of sit right here and be safe. You'll never get seen. Okay. So you want to make these bandages. Okay, so I gotta wait 2 minutes. I gotta wait a bit. So there's a little bit of waiting. Simonize uses like a death set from on Karazhan or something like that to reduce evasion. I forget what his whole thing is, but there's just, I don't see how you get around having to wait for like adrenaline rush, and like boots are nice. I could use sprint here, but I already forgot what my gold was. Oh, 4809? 4808. That's what it was. So yeah, there's just a little bit of waiting right here. But yeah, like I said, when I first started doing this run, I was dying an inordinate number of times, and I couldn't really figure out why. And the small change I made that like made all the difference was just don't let them behind you. Because I would let a few get behind me, or I would not be positioned properly, and I'd be like, well, it doesn't matter. Just fan of knives, bro. Fan of knives, spin to win. It doesn't work that way. Like, they will hurt you. You have to keep them. As soon as I made the change to always keep them in front of me no matter what, I stopped dying. So that's what you want to do. So let's see. The boots, 24, 29. Vanish on 43. Yeah, so this is about ready to go. I'm gonna do the scullery next, but that one's like sketch. It's kind of sketch, but we'll see. I may just do it anyway. So this is ready to go. The boots are ready to go. Okay, so you want to throw here, through that, boots. So this cove is really nice. Something about it, you can't really get hurt too much. Like, you don't really take damage in here. I don't know if they just... I don't know what it is. But it works really well for keeping you from getting hurt. So here's where I'm going to switch to my main daggers. Oh, did I kill them all? Is this guy not even... So yeah, just switch and kill him. I gotta wait for procs anyway. Yeah. So make sure to remember to switch back, because if you don't switch back, it could be bad. So yeah, this next pull is sketch, man. You gotta... It helps to have some decent gear. Like, as you can see, I've got full 200, some 213 pieces. But I'm leather, you know. So, it's not... you're not super strong. But this is kind of... If you've done Nax 10, and maybe some Nax 25, and some, you know, whatever, you've got some 200 gear... you could probably do this in 200 blue gear, but I would recommend 200 just to, you know, you're going to take some hits. These guys in the scullery take, do a lot more damage than the mobs we've faced thus far. So let these guys go through. I think they might see me if I try to sneak by them. So, here's a spot you want to sit in, right here. They will never see you, even when you're not stealthed. Make some bandages. Alright, so, 2 minutes. So, basically, as long as we're around 12 minutes, we're fine. So, we're probably going to get out of here at like 12:30, maybe 13 minutes. Which is about what you want, because 5 an hour. So 1 minute, yeah. Alright. I'll eat some Maghar grain bread. So yeah, you might find some cool items. Look, while you have a chance, look for anything kind of cool like these. See if they can actually auction. The boots 25, adrenaline rush 28. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so basically this pull, you're going to do the Spectral Chef. I'll run through it here in a second. This one's sketchy. I hope I don't die. There's a trinket called the Essence of the Gossamer that's really good. This one right here, but if you good luck getting it, because a tank will only run it because he wants it, right? Okay, so here we go. So you're going to do that. Boots. Do that. Do that. And then just boom, all your stuff. So they like to stun. That's the problem. You might have to vanish if this doesn't work. It may just not work flat out. I might just thermal sapper charge here. Oh, okay. That sucks. Let's see if we can get back in time. So that slows you down. If you die, you do lose time. There's no getting around it. I shouldn't have sapper charged. That was dumb. But imagine if I hadn't sapper charged there, which you do, just vanish. Just vanish and they'll run away, and you can loot what you got. So basically, you can just ignore that I died for the purposes of how much gold per hour. Let's just pretend you vanished and didn't do something stupid like I did. So, dude, let's just get back. So I'm going to take a minute off our total time. To, you know, pretend as if we didn't die. We just vanished. Alright. Alright, here we go. Let's get over there. I don't want to pull any mobs. That's why I'm being all super careful. Alright. So let's get out of here. You see, you just jump down. Takes you right to the bottom floor. Alright. So 1330. Now, if I had just vanished like I really should have and would have normally done, I just wanted to see if that would work. I actually haven't done that yet, but it just kills you. It's only 2,000 damage. I don't know. Anyway, so I've been talking a little bit. So 1330, let's say, minus a minute, 1230. And make a couple bandages. So 4808, let's sell all our stuff and see what we got here. Right around the 12-minute mark is what you're looking for. So let's sell all of our stuff. So you're looking at about 70 gold. So 72 gold. So that's not great, but I've gotten 100, a little over 100. Like 100 something. So 70 gold is actually kind of a low amount. But it's going to vary. It's going to vary. And I think it'll average out to about 450 to 500 gold an hour. Because 70 gold times 5 would be 350 gold. But you're not going to get 70 gold. You're going to get like... Usually I get like 90 to 110. But that's the route. And so I just wanted to make a video about it. Every rogue is doing it who can do it. Basically for 12 minutes you made 70 gold. Which, bottom line, you're making more than the 250 gold on like Fires and Storm Peaks or the Clam Route and Borean Tundra or any of the other things. So that's the route. Don't sapper charge at the end in the scullery. Yeah, so that's it. Hope that helped.